Well, Toku fans, I'm back with another video. Like I promised, this time I did not skip out this time. I'm I'm gonna try my best not to skip out. I don't know why you keep doing that, but man, this is getting me more and more invested with this Desert Dust Star storyline. It gets me so hyped because we know it's not one of the three main characters, and we're down to one suspect left. After Damien got the boot. I mean, he was also designed as a red herring. Red herring. We don't get. I mean, we intentionally don't learn, but he's intentionally an asshole. They made him intentionally an asshole. Given a stupid reason, he's not a nice, likable character. But that's the whole point. You're supposed to despise him and to make you think he's the the saboteur. I'm just gonna stick with that most of the time, okay? I just like that. It just reminds me of the show Trapped, okay? I mentioned it before. I grew up with Trapped, okay? So I actually tried to watch that from my nostalgia channel, with my first video probably. I'm going to videos yet. I said I was planning to review other stuff, but I really forgot. I'm so sorry. I will find something to review, I promise. I just gotta think of what show. What show would be good enough to watch? I'm thinking maybe Trapped. After all, most of the episodes are technically lost, but not. Since back in 2022, they were Bengals last year. They have reruns of the series and on CBC. The show ended years ago and hasn't had reruns in quite a while. So I'm surprised it had reruns. Plus, Pokemon's now available on BBC iPlayer and CBBC with Diamond and Pearl, Black and White. All the Pokemon USA seasons. If you don't get it. Actually, the anime was done by 4 kids from the original series the Indigo League, up to let's see, 5, 6, 8. Season 8. They did 8 seasons, all the way up to Advanced Battle before Battle Frontier came out, season 9. So I plan to review Trapped someday as my best video on that channel. I'm dedicated to watch any show I watched as a kid. Now, Thomas might be an exception for that because I already rebranded one of my old channels to The Magic Railroad. There's a channel reviewing only things Thomas. That'd be a good way to watch some old shows. Just talk about the series. Talk about the original era of the series. And the hit era. Hits model era. And the CG era. And the Mattel era. Those are reviews I plan to watch. And, well, with the original bats, we review all seasons of Thomas. It's not going to be that hard, considering how short they are. No shit, they're really short. Like around 3 or 5 minutes or so, I'm not sure. Anyway. Episode 20. I say this episode was tense and investing. I loved every single minute of it. And there's some, at the end, it's something we might have suspected. But we'll get to that. So without further ado, let's get in the review. So the episode opens up with the usual thing that we've been getting for the past 2 episodes. You have an interview section. Neil being interviewed. They talk about that who could be the Desert Star, who could be the saboteur, because since it wasn't Damien and he was a likely suspect, so imagine he's a red herring. We're supposed to think it was him, but it turns out to be a different character. I think you can obviously see where this is going for, but I'm going to just save it to the end though. But obviously you'll know who it is by now. I mean, if you already watched this episode, and why I'm talking and stuff. Anyway, the Game Master wakes everyone up for another battle. They have to find the Desert Dust Dune and recaps what sort of recaps what we know about the Desert Star so far, about about the mission and what it is to do when you meet the Desert Star. So yeah, I'm basically gonna refresh on it. It's a basically good way to refresh, just in case you came in late and didn't the whole scenes earlier before made you forget. Basically, Desert Star is a saboteur, and their task is to do a lot of sabotage. But really, they haven't really done much, in my opinion. I don't know, for a unique concept, there's not really much done with. Not much done. Which disappoints me slightly. Though this is the only episode the Saboteur does something. That's a little bit of a letdown. Like, it's a letdown. Like, I get the characters won't last long, but dude, the game needs to last longer than that. You know, extend their bites for a bit before the team battle, and see the Saboteur in action, and give us hints of who could be, and make everyone suspicious, other than Kayla, because again, he's obviously just not him. And we know it's not Ace either. One thing, he may be a lying fox, but he's not. He won't stoop that level. Sabotage others. He just uses. He does manipulate though. So anyway, they can't find the sister. If the sister remains undetected before the final round. Looks like this TGP is coming to an end soon. Again. This is going to be the shortest one we've seen. With only 5 characters. I guess I don't know who new character's going to be. I really see what they're going to do. And well, we're going to wait a while for a finale ever comes. Again, it's later this year. Probably around September or November. Depends on when it's going to end. So I do promise to watch some of the past Kamen Riders and Super Sentais. I do promise that. So you'll see that. I have to see how it's working, but right now I'm busy watching Putaru Pretty Cure. But I only watched 6 episodes for some reason. I don't know, I keep pausing and waiting, but I just want to watch entirely. That's not like me. When I'm dedicated to watching something to give it a real one, I'm there all day. But lately, I haven't been able to get through a few episodes than usual. I don't know why. I guess I dislike it. Like, I watched all of Dr. Stone, Season 1, watched a bit of Season 2 on the Funimation Now app. I still have premium right now, but I'm not sure I want to keep it because of the apps I use, but eh. Anyway. Kayla gets a call from his sister. Seems like his sister is very, very in trouble. But it turns out she just can't cut her fruit. She just can't cut fruit. Oh. That caught me off guard too. Kayla's sister's a bit of a goofball. There's a nice moment later in the episode. Giving us nice moments. I really think it works well. But again, I'll get to my opinion later. Anyway. Anyway. She tells Kayla that she got this fruit from a delivery box that says it expires by sundown. That's why she's been trying to cut it and eat it. There's a fun little line later in the episode about this. As we see a suspicious note when she's talking, the audience is. But of course, Kayla thinks nothing of it. You know, that raises immediate red flag. It raises immediate red flags. Kayla's too stupid. They don't even. By the way, they still didn't explain what the children in the last episode. Well, it's in the school. It could be a school. No, it's probably an orphanage. And it's supposed to be I don't know. They didn't really do much without just like Bukiwa's motivation. They were just there to serve for the plot. We never see Kamen never mentions him visiting that place before. So that's disappointing. I'm still disappointed about the visitor. Not the reveal, no. But they made it too obvious by having by introducing two new fucking characters. I think they might have gave the mystery more unique of which new character it could be by expanding the new cast to, I don't know, say 10 players instead of just 2. That, okay. Is that a firework? I think I just saw a firework go down. How odd. That's just weird. Oh. Anyway, Yamato's are attacking. The game master is going to tells them the Yamatos are attacking. K1 and Niwan are the first to head out. We don't see where Ace and Lopo are. I mean, they're just Yamatos doing some deliveries. And they're very weak. Like, they're just very weak. So, yeah, as they fight, easily defeat those Yamato. Something comes out of the box and it's a watermelon. It goes big and explodes. It goes and explodes like a bomb. A fruit bomb. I know that's probably a name of an actual candy. I bet there actually are candy that have the name fruit bomb. That could be one though. I'd like to know if you guys be so kind to let me know if that actually exists or just something that I just mentioned, because it does sound like something that exists. The word fruit bomb. Anyway, not sure what's going on. Exploring food is weird. Let me cut to the go. Sumi informs the riders that the Jamados are bringing a threatening message. They sent fruit bombs around the entirety of the Japan and a lot of hostages. If they're not just taken down by sundown, they all die permanently. No coming back after the DGP is over. That's very good. Give us a little more context, because again, you won't think nothing of it. Saying, "Oh, it'll be sad, but they'll come back." Sushi guy came back. No, wait, ramen guy. Bye. I'm curious to know if some of these Kamen Rider Geats actors will appear in Super Sentai someday. We still don't have any casting information on Kinoja, but we'll get news now, like sometime throughout February. February 1st is this weekend anyway. 2 days from now. We'll be on Aikashi Triangle tomorrow. Not sure I'll be able to review the Digimon tonight. Anyway, meanwhile, we'll get into a cold opening. The gardener is praising the Yamato for writing a threatening message, as 2 Yamato soldiers bring back a unconscious buffer. Hey, another Yamato attack occurs. This time all 5 riders there and doing a henshin. By some reason, when Damien first debuted a couple episodes ago, I didn't notice he had a ponytail. I thought he just had short hair. I only made the new next characters interesting to go with the main cast. After all, they're keeping us very intriguing. And they're just making us very intriguing. So yeah, about your Jamatos. And Geats clears the secret mission and gets the Magnum buckle back. You know, Kamen's comments on it saying the Magnum buckle actually suits him. Yeah, sure, we haven't seen that since the last DGP, which was a few episodes ago. So the judgment lies on this episode. Something that's not mentioned, but Kamen is going to have supporters. Like, a sponsor is able to choose a rider and support them throughout the entire DGP. Say who wins. That's actually very interesting. That makes a lot of sense too. We even get a little more insight, a little more time with Neon's family in a way. In the episode, just the way you think. So anyway, anyway, as anyway, an apple bomb shows up, exploded. No, they're confused what's going on because they swear. Even Geats mentions that they took out the guys in front, the Jamatos in front and behind them. So where did that apple bomb come from? Must be from the saboteur, whoever they are. I mean, they just make it too obvious, guys. Again, the saboteur is starting to become active in this episode. It was an interesting concept, but they just don't do much with it, sadly. That's good, stirring up drama. But again, it's just not done much. Especially with a short cast. I do like them, but I don't know. It could have benefited more with a few more new characters. You know? That's just my opinion. But I'm sure you don't care either way. I just give my own opinion on it. Because again, they just don't do much with it. This is the first episode they actually do something with it. Anyway, the Jamatos managed to escape. What's going on? As they talk, they ask for food. Within, KO realizes something. As he realizes something and heads back to his apartment. With the other three following on. And they stumble across KO's sister, tied up by the fucking pineapple. It's like a cliche moment with the red wire, blue wire type of crap. You see that all the fucking time with bombs, okay? But you see that all the time. I don't know, it's just a little cliche in my opinion. I get it, it's done drama, but it's done so many freaking times. Be more creative. I get on it though. Making the bomb, making it come from the pineapple, is kind of hilarious and creative. So I give it a slight pass. But I'm just saying, I think the whole red wire, blue wire gimmick has been used so many freaking times. Simpsons movie actually made good fun of it. Anyway. So, and well, since it's a bomb, they need to figure out which wire to cut. They go until sunset to do it. Right, the note wasn't specific. That's my another problem the episode a little bit. But they said by sunset. Shouldn't they do it per day instead of one per hostage per day? Oh, I should have done more. Yeah, Kayla's sister's the only hostage in with a story. I don't know. That does not feel right to me. I think it made more sense if they had to do it in one day, rescue a lot of people. Until they're talking more, they must have gotten more people. Anyway, meanwhile, Neon's mother and father are watching. Her mother's in distraught watching how dangerous the show is. But Neon's father says that she is going to make her dreams come true. Since he is her, supporter. Yeah, but we don't really see them doing anything for Neon though. Like we support her instead of Kamen. What's been going on since the first DGP? Geats got his own supporter a little bit later. Both Geats and both Ace and Kawa have their own supporters. Likeable character makes me very, very invested in the series. Anyway, so after Neon's dad leaves, Neon's mother calls her. She should get off that show. Even though Neon says it's complicated, she doesn't want to hear it. That she has a nice Beyonce waiting for her, but Neon doesn't want to marry someone she doesn't know. I get a bit of an argument about the usual that I was doing it for you, doing it for your life, doing it for your future, but Neon tells her that she's gonna make her own future. And hands up. Lopo was actually listening to the whole conversation. Meanwhile, the Gardener plans to use Buffer's ID code to create more Yamato mutants. But it's stopped by a new character. This woman somehow who likes to eat jelly beans. Could be worse. Could be jelly babies. I'm kidding. If you don't get that, it's just a Doctor Who joke. Because the Doctor likes jelly babies. What a jelly baby! Maybe the third Doctor having a jelly baby must have affected the fourth Doctor's tastes. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I will review Classic Who someday. I don't want Modern Who. I promise that. Because, again, November 23rd, 2023 will be the net final, will be the special, will be all be ready for 60th anniversary, guys. I'm fucking excited. Anyway, after Buffalo wakes up, this girl reveals herself. I think her name was Sadora. Still called up now. She's basically a sponsor for the Jamatos. I was taking quite an interest in Buffer. And Kara manipulates him. To take it down the riders. Lopo and Neon are talking about their family. Lopo reveals the true reason she wants that our athleticism being a strong athlete or keep her athletic strength. So she can support her family. Because her family owns a Okinawan store type of thing, restaurant. They just say Okinawan. So I'm not sure much about it. But I just assume it's a restaurant. Or a bar. I just gonna assume it's a restaurant. Anyway, some years then it went out of business. As well, causing Lopo to support her family for her athletic winner. That's how she will keep her strength, so she can keep her family. She can keep her I start starting to be like Porky Pig, not be able to say the words. What I mean is, she's doing it for her family. And that is noble, making her much more. As we learned a bit about her, we know she's a sympathetic character. And like Damien, like I said, opposites red herring. Something I didn't pick up on. Don't know why I didn't notice that. It was so fucking obvious that he was a red herring. Like any. So yeah. When we asked Neil about her family, she says it's a bit complicated. They're a bit unique. You know, K1 Ace trying to figure out what to do. After Ace comes to the idea to find Jamatos with pineapple bombs. That way, when they explode, they'll be able to figure out what wire didn't that they can figure out what wire they can cut, or why that didn't explode. So yeah. By the way, with all the whole support of it, I just thought KO again the boost buckle was just pure luck. And I remember running gag that you couldn't use it. But I was kind of wrong. But it was still a funny thing to think about at that time, wasn't it? That like I was able to get. Well, I did ask it to use a good luck or not. I was wrong. Anyway, another Jamato attack occurs. Anyway, the magic buying is in the lead of the magic buys on Yamatos. As the group split up into the group was split up, KO and Ace go after the Yamato. They both go to two separate Yamatos they found. So yeah, KO and Ace do the best. But they don't have the bombs they need. But then end up coming across a familiar face. Buffer. He's there to take them down. He uses the Yamato buckle to hedge him, but it's causing him a lot of pain. And I say the effectiveness was top notch, as usual for Tokusatsu. I mean, come on. Lately they've just been using CG effects in most of the stuff. Most of them. So. Anyway, Ace takes to take care of Buffer while Kayla goes off to on the other Jamatos. When Neon and Lopo are taken down, Kayla chases after the guy but can't get through with his ninja buckle. So he borrows Lopo's little zombie buckle. It's actually the first time he used zombie, didn't he? This is the first time he's used zombie, am I right? Let's see what other buckles he's used on those crappy pop. No, let's see. We haven't seen those crappy buckles in quite a bit. We've seen the strap buckles when they don't have much armor, just a bit of a strap. I think I get that on shot. Anyway, Kira gets through and defeats the Yamato, causing the pineapple bomb to explode, and we got what wire to cut. Turns out it's my favourite colour, red. Red's the answer. Yeah. What are the odds? I mean, seriously, we haven't had. I mean, seriously, guys. I wonder what they're going to do for the crossover with Kinoja sometime this year. I mean, come on. Kamen Super Sentai always have crossover films. I don't think Revice had one now with Avatar Sentai Dawn Brothers. No, they didn't, did they? At least not aware of. What can I say? So, who knows if they'll do another crossover movie this year. Not putting out all crossovers all the time, but still, it's nice to see two different series. I really like to see the two shows come up if Kinoja turns out to be good. I'm curious to know, and I can't wait for. And when the series premieres, can't wait for the summer when the next teammates revealed. Anyway, so yeah, he heads back to his sister's apartment. Oh, Ace is Baron Buffer, where Sedora shows up and realizes that she is now Buffer's sponsor, the supporter. Ends in a tie because Buffer's can't control the buckle. Keiwa manages to rescue his sister. Neon there too. It's a happy moment. Okay, well, his sister kind of bantering a bit. Then it's real that she doesn't like. He says she doesn't like pineapples. It was funny. It was a tense moment. The whole thing was tense, by the way. The wire was just so tense. I loved it. And a little bit of bickering between him and his sister. I love that too. Right way to break the tension. You know? So, after the whole thing's over, they're still gonna figure out who Lizada is. So yeah. So now it's another night over. And the end of the episode's cliffhanger ending reveals that who the Lizada is. None the Nopo. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, Toy. Okay, you made it slightly obvious that she was the Darkness star after the last episode aired. You know, it just made it too obvious that she was the star after episode 19. I mean, come on, guys. I think it'd be better to have more new writers in the story. That way, we won't be sure who it could be. We have to suspect either one of them. But after all, with this slight flaws I mentioned, I overly enjoyed the episode, and I cannot wait for the next episode. It's gonna be emotional, because Lopo's family is gonna be in danger. I can't wait. She's gonna be either dead or eliminated. She might die or be eliminated. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date on music comes out in the future. See you guys later on my anime channel for Digimon Ghost Game, I hope. Alonzi.